be able to start the season with Philly, it was the perfect team to start with for our club. To be able to go from there to New York to play Madison Square Garden against arguably the best team in our Eastern Conference, and to get a victory in there and get it convincingly.
Neal shoots, he scores! James Neal guns in another power play goal.
Those are two big wins, two teams we know we're going to be competing against, two tough places to play, establish you can win against them and on the road. That was a pretty good way to start the season.
Let's go!
Sid, you ready to go? Our game tonight, the way we want to play, Gino?
It had been a long time coming, but it was finally a hockey night in Pittsburgh.
The introductions with the players coming on the ice, just the reception, the fans, they were pretty jazzed up in this building.
And now, welcome home your Pittsburgh Penguins.
The fan support's been great, and obviously we're grateful that they all come out and cheer us on. It's impressive.
Really fortunate to have a fan base that we have, and fans were unbelievable that night. I don't think it's stopped.
Right on cue, Sidney Crosby buries one after all the kids in the Crosby jerseys were cheering for him.
Not everything went according to plan. Pittsburgh suffered its first loss of the season before hitting the road once again. Surprisingly, the fan support was there to greet them.
In Ottawa there, 3-4 deep. The stands absolutely full, people standing around the rink, in the rafters, in the area in the end there, just a ton of people, and it reminded me of the South Point practice where we had in training camp with just so many people.
It's amazing, no matter where we travel, we always see the Penguins jerseys and the support in the stands that typically you might not see from other teams. And I know the players definitely look at that and are impressed and appreciate it, so it's something that we like to see.
It was an amazing scene, and the players fed off that practice in Ottawa.
The Penguins were hungry for a win. A great defensive performance was on the menu.
Anglin coming back on Silverberg, and he can't shoot it. A good defensive play by Anglin.
Pittsburgh's defense was in full recovery mode, something Matt Niskanen was about to be all too familiar with.
Nice work by Niskanen to cut off McCulloch, but now McCulloch reaches around him and gets the puck. Oh, did he trip up Niskanen there?
It was a significant loss. Matt Niskanen's a veteran guy. He's been playing really well for us, and a big part of our top four. And to have him go down, he went down early in that game. We were stuck with 5 defensemen for a big part of that game.
The Penguins got a big win, but the loss of Niskanen would test their defensive depth in the coming weeks.
We had a good win in Ottawa, but we come here and we get a convincing 4-1 loss against the Islanders.
Here's Tavares again shooting. He scored!
We definitely pride ourselves on being tough on home ice, and the way that the season started, we've been showing up a lot on the road and playing really well. And at home we struggled early, and with the shortened season it's tough to lose points like that.
6 games in, and the Penguins were 10th in the Eastern Conference, still looking for their first win on home ice.
It was something that we just need to stop, take a look at what you've been doing, how you were successful.
I think it was a reevaluation of where we're at, what kind of team we are, and how we need to build.
The building blocks to a successful team are complex, and Matt Niskanen was laying the foundation for a return.
It's been almost a week, so we're just going to get him out there and see how he feels and get him to obviously skate forward. And the big thing for him is pivoting and going backwards. So we're going to see if we can progress him in that today. But if we can't, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. How's it feeling? Yeah. You take pretty much up to. Just get a feel for it today. I wouldn't even try pivoting much. Just skate? Just skate.
As Matt Niskanen's day was coming to an end, his teammates were just showing up for work. Over the next 9 days, the Penguins would face the Devils 3 times. Pittsburgh was hoping the first meeting would result in its first home win of the season.
We had 3 cracks at a team that in our division was going to be real important games.
That sense of urgency, realizing that you only have so many games and all the points are magnified, that it is important to get those wins, especially within the division. They mean so much more.
That hit a leg and carries back to the Devils' zone. We'll take off, had it, lost it to Kunitz. He shoots and scores! Kunitz finishes the play!
The first game against the Devils, we were playing great. They came in here, we had some offensive output, we got a lot of goals. It was a great win.
First game in our building, and we respond with a very good win against their team. Only gave up 14 shots, really didn't give them very much, and get a 5-1 victory.
I think we believe the way that we have been playing, especially getting the win against them at home, that if we play the right way and get on the board early, and that we can play with anyone.
Less than 24 hours later, the Penguins were in Washington to play the Capitals. Chris Kunitz claimed King of the Hill with a sick performance.
We had some strep throat going through the family, so for a few days it wasn't too much fun, didn't have too much energy. I had a few days off, was feeling way better, cut on some antibiotics, and it was fun to be out there, be a part of a big win.
And it is a goal on a clean face-off win by Crosby and a shot by Martin, and it is 1-0.
And I don't know if Chris Kunitz gets a piece of this or not.
Kunitz nicely up the wing, it comes to Crosby, he's got Malkin breaking, Kunitz a shot, he scores! Give it to Crosby, score! Kunitz, a hat trick, and it's 5-2.
Patience with the puck for the Penguins.
The shot, score!
That was impressive. Cooney's one of those guys that battles every night anyways, no matter how he feels, but to dig down and have that performance was impressive. And throughout the course of the season, when you see little stuff like that, it helps pick up a team and keep them going.
Pretty outstanding performance. Hasn't happened in Pittsburgh in an awful long time.
Sure. Coal miner's bucket.
This year is coal miner's hat, just a little symbol of Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
And it's picked by your teammate. I think you just need to see the look on the face of the person getting it after the game to know that it's a big award to get, and we like seeing that thing handed out after a game.
Good game, guys, but it got a little hairy there from the beginning of the third. We came up power play goal, but I think we did a good job getting back to our game and taking them out of it. Great job.
It means that your teammates respect what you do out there. You probably had a pretty good game when it happens. Sometimes it goes to the guy who scored the goals, but sometimes it's going to go to the guy who killed a lot of penalties or blocked a lot of shots.
So it gets passed along, and it's something that I think the players take pride in and giving out to other players that have done a good job through that night.
It means a lot coming from your teammates, but yeah, it's a lot of fun to give it away too.
His first chance would come 2 nights later against an Islanders team that had taken them to school 1 week earlier.
They had given us a lesson here in our building, and going back into Long Island, that was a big game for us. They have a dangerous power play, and going into that game, one of our keys was to minimize the opportunities they got on the power play. That didn't happen. The penalty kill had to come up big throughout that game.
7 times, to be precise, and all 7 penalties were successfully killed.
After that loss, we needed to come in and make a statement. And for the most part, we don't like to kill that many penalties, but the effort's always there with whoever we put on the ice, and it's a big momentum builder for us, and we always take a lot of pride in special teams, and in some games that can win or lose you the game.
Matt Cook has a man open, and Sutter shooting, he scores! The Pittsburgh Penguins get a little revenge here tonight. The Islanders beat the Penguins last week in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the Penguins return the favor and defeat the New York Islanders. Marc-Andre Fleury is our player of the game in a 4-2 Penguins win.
Hit 16 power play shots, so yes, indeed. It was Marc-Andre Fleury and the players in front of him, and most everybody was used on this whole club. It took a lot of moxie to get through this one.
Well, we stuck with it. Sick PK, you guys blocked a lot of shots, helped me out pretty good. And good job, big win.
Flower, you were sick in the cage. PK was huge, especially in the second, 6 of them. And a game winner, that's Subsea.
Great job again. Yeah!
Wow, a lot of 18 jerseys up there. Whoa. You almost got killed. Wow. Wow. Oh, whoa. Hey, you can't teach that.
Some things just defy logic, which is why Pittsburgh's home struggles were under such a microscope. Looking to stretch their win streak to 5, the Penguins needed to defend home ice.
Let's go here. Let's have one at home. Why are you turning your back? It's unbelievable. You want to go?
Alexander Ovechkin moves it back to the point. A shot by Kondratik. Fleury got knocked down, lost his mask. And the Capitals score on a rebound.
G, you got it. G. Sorry. I didn't know it screw you up if I touched it. Hey! Hey, I do not see that over there. Are you kidding me? Good pass. Hey, you seriously think I should pass that instead of shoot it? What happens if I score? Hey, did you see where the pass was? Yeah. It jammed me. Yeah. But if I would have had to pass it, I would have taken it again and pass it sideways. Hey, you see, I passed to Kuni, and Kuni passed to Sid? Yeah.
Trailing 1-0, it was a pass from Sid that ignited Pittsburgh's offense.
Crosby, cross-break to Malkin, moves left play circle, shoots and
Great shot. I missed it. I'll catch the replay. Big goal.
It was just the beginning of a big second period. The Penguins scored 5 goals in 13 minutes.
Hey, backhand. Oh, I'm going to the net. Good pass.
here's Malkin. Left wing of the cap zone. The Kunitz in front of Neal. Right there. Backhander.
Great pass.
James Neal deadly around that net. Gives the Penguins another goal, and they lead 3-1 here.
Sorry, bud. I should have had that first one.
What's a backhand? I don't see you use that very often.
Hey, he's going to be all over that. It's called the cookie now.
They just got another one. Matt Cook just drilled it from the top of the left circle on a face-off win. He snaps it by Holtby, and it's 4-1 Penguins.
Into the cookie. He's been chirpy about it, too. Great job, dude. Good saves. Good job, bud.
It was a second period that we like to think we can have, especially in our building. It was explosive, it was overpowering, and it was shift after shift. That's a little more indicative of how we want to play.
We did a good job there putting a little run together before we ran into Jersey.
Normally referred to as a marathon, this NHL season resembles a sprint. A home-and-home series against the Devils would mark the final meetings between the teams until the final week of the season. Looking to add to their winning streak, the Penguins arrived in the midst of Winter Storm Nemo. What they found was a storm they couldn't weather.
Look out, chance, score! Bobby Butler, his shot off the goalpost, rebound, score! That's Henry. And the Penguins will try to turn that back around tomorrow night in Pittsburgh. The Devils 3-1 winners here today.
We're going to watch a few teaching clips about the game last night and then some of the things we did well in the game at the end. We somewhat caused the game to be disjointed and not to get any flow. We had some icings, we had offsides. We did put ourselves in situations to take penalties, not allow us to get into any kind of a game. Same team tonight, same type of game. There's areas we can get after this team and play in the offensive zone, get after this team, but we got to be prepared to do it with the way we manage the puck in the game. G, you ready? All right, let's go. Reminders for the game. Swing, set, breakout. Let's get shots to the cage here. Let's set the tone and the tempo right off the hop, Gino. All right, game 5 right here. We're coming back home. We lost last game there. It's game 5. Our response in this game, we know what we're expecting here. We know what's coming and how we're going to play here, what we need to do. Gino, got the lineup.
We are going most experienced guy of our team, number 92.
Yeah.
Terrible soccer player, number 5. Very tall defenseman, number 41. Continue, lady.
Come on here, gentlemen, let's go!
Malkin to center ice for the Penguins. And right off the face-off, the gloves are down.
This is interesting. Here's the tall boy. Here's the tall boy.
Ryder trying to hang in there. Bortuzzo listed at 6'3", almost 200 pounds.
Well, that was exciting. Find it, you got time, kid, you got time. The hammer, find it. 87. Good talk, bench. Oh, that's a good puck right there.
Coach, this is the 3rd time you're playing New Jersey in 9 days. You got some young guys on defense. You'd be cautious about who you match them up against.
You know, we get real confident in our guys out there. We're certainly going to go for certain matchups. Brooks Orpik and Paul Martin are a shutdown pair, but those other guys can play against just about anybody.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you. Good job right there, D-man, good job. Gotta get down low, Need a change!
And Eliash. Clarkson shot, he scored! David Clarkson!
17 already behind us one time. All right, D-man, make sure you talk. He was just standing behind there at the far blue line waiting. We had 1D up and 1D back. Make sure your partner knows that too. We don't want any blind execution with this guy hanging out behind us. Be aware of that. They're coming hard. We got to make quick plays up the wall. Good support getting it out. Let's stay with our game. We're getting to the offensive zone. Make sure we have a good F3 tracking back and stay with it here. Power play starts us off here in the second. Let's go. Skate, kid, skate. Wire it. Gotta skate, Neil. Gotta skate, kid.
Kovalchuk on the left wing, Pickman's in. Shoots the puck, scores. He got it through Vokun this time. Just pure muscle. Back out of here, back out of here. Okay.
We're okay.
Gets it out to the line, Zidlitsky. Dropped it back for Elias. Hammers a shot here. Deflected, rebound, score! Clarkson!
Let's have a response right here. Oh!
Malkin looks across. Kunitz, one-timer, score! James Neal! That's exactly what the Penguins needed.
I think so too. Come on, boys, come on! Let's have a push here.
Here's a chance for Kunitz in front. Just hit the stick of Sutter.
After losing back-to-back games to New Jersey, the Penguins were due for some good news.
He's far above where he was when he first started a week ago. Before it was just honestly just getting on the ice and testing it, and seeing how the skate felt on the foot. But he's progressed a long way since then. Obviously we've got the body on him today, so going from just barely being able to get your foot in the skate to taking body and getting close to playing is a big step.
For our game, we want to be quick with our D-man and our first guy and be aggressive on the puck. We haven't played at our team best. We haven't gotten to our game, pushed the pace to our level, played at our speed, our execution, our physicality, grind them down in the offensive zone. First 20 minutes tonight's our best, and then we go from there. Glove. Good American kid. Good job, D. Good job, D.
Martin drags it in. No good with Crosby. Out to Neal. Wrist shot. Hey! Shoots and scores. James Neal. They smoked him like a bad cigar.
Great shift, boys. Great shift.
The boys had shifted gears. The healthy blue line fueled a strong win on home ice. Stronger yet is the belief being built with every past hat.
Good job, boys. Flower, some big saves throughout. Great job. Okay, some huge blocks. Guys, great job. Some big goals there, but Paulie Martin.
Sorry guys, big win. Thanks for killing all my penalties. Yeah. Keep it going.
Sid, your 400th assist. And James Neal, again, 2 goals and a game winner.
Everything that happens in a long year is magnified in a shortened season. I think we've done a good job in putting things together in a short period of time.
Whether you win one game or whether you lose one game, that doesn't mean you're great and it doesn't mean you're bad. We need to establish our game, keep getting better at it, build a belief and trust in our game, and that's something that's going to keep happening as we get towards the halfway mark and as we head down toward the stretch in the playoffs.
In a happy home, I was looking at going through.